2-1 clear. Remember that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's what I said.
Yo, what's good, man? This is NBS Central, the NBS show, the flagship show of the NBS network. Make sure you go follow, subscribe to the NBS channel and all social media platforms right now. Once again, this is the only show where we talk nothing but sports. Obviously, that's what NBS stands for. But let's introduce the panel, the team for tonight's show. First off, on audio, I got the homie True X, the sports junkie. What's going on?
What's good, man? You already know, man. NBA free agency. Well, free agency and the trades have been going down. I'm just super happy, man. I just can't wait to talk about it all. And of course, I gotta come at y'all too once again this week and show y'all, put y'all in y'all place.
Good. All right, then we got the homie Bumpy Bars. What's going on?
Man, what's up? What up? Shout out to Keo and X in the building. We here at NBS, man. Y'all know how we do it. Nothing but hey, check this out though. X, I see you out here, man. You think you slick, but remember you are a Pelicans fan, so don't be too happy, X. But let's get this show started.
Go Pels.
By the way, if you guys haven't checked it out, man, the NBS Central Power Rankings are out, man. Make sure you go check it out. The talking still continues after all the commotion of who belongs where, but I'm only 5% of the votes. But shout out to all the media platforms who did voted for the month of June, especially in the comment section right now. Proper Context Media, Musa, we see you. But
why Musa not up here?
All right, with that
always in the comment section, Musa, pull up, fool.
All right, with that being said, man, let's talk some NBA free agency. And our first topic tonight, we're gonna go over our winners and losers from NBA free agency so far. So how we got it, guys?
Go ahead, Bumpy.
Winners and losers free agency, man. I like what the Rockets kind of overall have. After everything is said and done, I feel like them having all those draft picks from Brooklyn, man. I think that's kind of like they got the right picks for a future to build their team. I feel like right now, and also adding Jabari Smith. You know what I'm saying? That third round pick. I feel like that's crazy, and they have all the moves that they could make there to build their team. So I think the Rockets have a good thing going on as far as winning in free agency. And in Minnesota, they got Rudy Gobert, man, for it's like 100 draft picks they had to pay for him. But they got Rudy Gobert. He's playing alongside Karl Anthony Towns. We ain't got too many, big men in the league where it's 2 7-footers and like Tim Duncan and, Robinson type era. So I think they bringing that back. The Wolves were pretty good this year. A little bit better. I don't know, but I think that's a good duo to have them in the paint. They're gonna own a lot of rebounds for sure. On to my losers. I got Utah, man. Utah, Donovan Mitchell is losing right now. He lost Rudy Gobert. That team ain't looking too hot over there. It's like it's the end of the Donovan Mitchell era right now, unless they make a move. That's just right now. They can make a move. But right now, I think my boy's over there losing, and he should be kind of hot about that. You know what I'm saying? And I got one more loser for y'all, the Nets culture. They whole culture gone. It's done. Everything they did over there is messed up. They whole little camaraderie, everything is gone. There's no chemistry, there's no nothing. There's just a bunch of people on the team. I think the Nets culture is really kind of done. They're going to have to build that back up. That's my winners and losers, man.
Well, I actually like exactly what he where he went with it. I thought he ended with a boom, and that's exactly what I'm gonna start with. The biggest loser, come on, is Brooklyn. Come on, man. You went from having Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and probably Ben Simmons next season, and probably being a championship contender for now to being a team that you don't know what you're getting. Now, I'm not sitting there saying they won't get a great trade from other people to land Kevin Durant, but today we're talking about Kevin Durant don't want to be there, so that's horrible. Kyrie Irving, even though he picked up that player option, he's not gonna be there. I just look at that situation. You think to yourself, the Brooklyn Nets were a championship contender. Many people picked them to go to the championship this year, and even last year, it never worked out for whatever reason. So for me, they're the biggest loser. And then to piggyback off of him again, Bumpy got it right in my opinion. I mean, we could go a lot of ways with it, but I look at teams that can they take that next step, and I feel like the Minnesota Timberwolves are trying to take the next step. They
Definitely.
when you land somebody like Rudy Gobert, you're not even asking Carl to Anthony Towns no more to play center. He's gonna play power forward. That's gonna be trouble on the defensive end. That's gonna be trouble on the defensive end because now you have two bigs. When you go into the paint, you got to deal with both of them, like the Twin Towers in San Antonio back in the day. Now I'm not sitting there saying that they're Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Keo,
Not at
because I
all.
know that's what you're gonna say. But what I am saying is that's a daily combination as far as on both sides of the court. Rudy Gobert can catch the lobs and play defense. And then you got Carl Anthony Towns that can do a little bit of everything offensively and still be decent defensively. So I like that. I like that what they're trying to do. At least they're trying to go, in another direction, trying to take that next step. So I'm guessing they're the biggest winners.
Well, my biggest loser is the New York freaking Knicks. Are you kidding me? I mean, my God, you signed Jalen Brunson for 104 million. That's mind-boggling to me. I can't believe this guy is worth that much. That's something an all-star player gets paid, and you get paid 104 million. The New York Knicks. It seems like the New York Knicks are desperate to land any type of player, man. And every year we look at it and be like, oh, the New York Knicks is going to get Zion. They're going to get Klay Thompson. They're going to get LeBron. They're going to get KD. They're going to get Kyrie. This year, there was no talk surrounding the New York Knicks. So I was just shocked that they gave Jalen Brunson all that money. The dude throughout his career averages 11 points. Does that sound like a $104 million type of player to you? I mean, I'm not gonna rip on him that much because without Luca, when Luca wasn't playing, he did average around 22 a game. But come on, man, 104 million, Jalen Brunson. I that's crazy to me. I don't think he deserves it. It was overpaid, and the Knicks were completely desperate for this one. Um, and then they go sign Isaiah Hartenstein. Like, what? Really? I didn't understand that signing at all, man. They are definitely my losers. The team definitely did not get better in free agency at all. I know that they re-signed Mitchell Robinson also, but I mean, come on now. You look at the way the East is right now, and the New York Knicks, man, it's just going to be the same team. I could see possibly playoffs, 7, 8 seed, but that's all I see when it comes to the New York Knickerbockers. Um, and when it goes to my winners, man, I'm going with the Boston Celtics as my winners.
That's
Um,
nice.
the Boston Celtics, they acquired Malcolm Brogdon for a one first round pick, um, without surrendering. any type of player at all. And their team is pretty deep. They got a lot of
Do they
depth.
ever surrender anybody? But Danny Ainge's known for not doing that.
I think Brad Stevens make the calls now. Um, from that. And then on top of that, man, they the Spurs and the Hawks made a trade happen between Dejounte Murray and Gallinari had a buyout situation where Boston was able to sign Gallinari. So I know he's past his prime. I think he's still a money ball type offensive player. I think he's be able, to help them out in a lot of games upcoming season, and adding him to the rotation is definitely helpful for the Boston Celtics. But as of right now, man, those are my winners and losers from this year and NBA free agency. Um, obviously the Nets, it's really common when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets, man, when you no longer when your top two stars are, about to be gone, and they're clearly losers. But let's see what they could possibly get when Kyrie and KD gets moved. So um but those are my winners and losers, man. But with that being said, man, we're gonna move on to our very next topic for tonight. And a lot of players got signed, a lot of players got max contracts, and a lot of money was spent in NBA free agency. So with this next topic, man, who was the most overpaid player in free agency so far?
I think you just said it. You know what I'm saying? You broke that down. That was the first thing you said was Jalen Brunson. Who else got more overpaid than him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Bradley Beal deserves his money, John Morant deserves his money. Everybody feel like they got their money. Most of them, I would say, yeah. But him is like, he got superstar money, but he ain't showed us no superstar style talent. Maybe in potential, but I wouldn't have gave him. You gave it to him like you already know that he's gonna reach that potential. So I would take Jalen Brunson. I don't even think that's really a hard decision.
Okay. Um, I agree with that, but in a sense, I could throw a couple of names in there. Mitchell Robinson getting the big money that he got. It wasn't max contract type deal, but $87 million from Mitchell Robinson. The Knicks, I don't know what the Knicks are doing. And then I'll throw another one. Anthony Simons. I think Anthony Simons got $100 million too, and that's a head scratcher for me. I could have said that they were a biggest loser because we can date back to the regular season. The Portland Trailblazers, man, you lose C.J. McCollum. Now you're paying Anthony Simons $100 million. That I don't know what's going on out there in Portland. So like that's another head scratcher to me. But ultimately, Jalen Brunson, he's gonna have to live up to this contract. But him and Anthony Simons got basically the same contract.
That's crazy. That is kind of crazy. I didn't even really know that name like that.
Let me raise this up a notch. The most overpaid player that I see in NBA free agency.
You better not say John.
That's it. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Obviously my number one guy was Jalen Brunson, but if I had to go a different direction, I'm going with Zion Williamson. As
wow,
231 million, man. Are you kidding me right
and
now?
Did
man?
Nothing.
Injury issue from left to right. The guy hasn't learned to lose weight. He doesn't want to listen to anybody.
He's doing 360s in warm-ups, but not playing in the game.
And then, when was the last time we seen Zion played, man? Like, really? You're getting paid that much where we haven't seen you play, man.
It's an incentive-based contract. Just calm down. We could be up to 231 million. Chill out.
Well,
Of course,
231
the Pelicans
million.
fan has some backup plan for that.
Of course, man.
Hey man, you can't let that box. That's box office. We're talking box office. We're talking Zion Williamson.
We're
They're gonna
talking
make
in a
their money
box.
back
Is
from
where he
that.
been. He been in a box
Wow,
with
y'all
no
y'all
offense.
so much hate. Hey, y'all hating because y'all see what's about to happen. The Pelicans about to go in there and run now.
Man,
Oh
good
yeah,
old
we'll see
faith.
about
Good old
that.
faith. That's what the Clipper fans say
I
too.
mean, he, he has improved. I think he got room to improve his defense. I think sometimes he can be a liability on there, and teams take advantage of that. But he has yet to show his full potential that we seen at Duke when he's supposedly supposed to be healthy. I'm just saying. But that's overpaid for
Hey,
me.
we gonna rewind this tape for sure, for sure. You so
Can't
I
disrespectful.
mean,
wait. Is he
maybe
playing to start the season?
He's gonna be ready to go. He's gonna be ready to go day one. Come on, man, don't do that.
Is he going? All right, he playing finally. About time. Let's see how long he lasts.
Yo, shout out to an NBS member, Justin. He actually says Zion actually got more money than Morant.
That's weird.
What? Yeah, but
Man,
come on, man. Morant actually plays. What?
what up,
Morant
Justin?
made noise.
Y'all gonna pay for these comments tonight. Don't worry about it.
Like, come on, man. He's getting paid more than John Morant,
It's an
man. Like,
investment. He was hurt. You're not gonna waste that investment. His career could have been over if he gets hurt any further. We're not doing that.
why would you pay somebody that's hurt and their career is about to
It's
be over?
incentive based. I just told you that.
All right, man. Whatever, man. Well, that's my pick. But I guess we're gonna move on over to our very next topic, and the next topic is, with all these signings happening, man. What are the best available free agents left on the market right now?
Talk to us, X.
My bad, y'all. All right. All right. Okay. So ask the question one more time. My daughter was asking me something. My apologies.
Who's the best available free agent right now in the market still?
That's a good question. I mean, of course, you got James Harden. You got I mean, he's not going nowhere. I'm gonna say somebody realistically I think is not gonna go back to the team, and that's DeAndre Ayton.
Damn,
I
he said
think
both of the names I had. Exactly.
I mean, Aiden is not gonna probably be in Phoenix. Harden, I mean, obviously we know he's gonna resign with the Sixers, so I'm not gonna mention him. I shouldn't even mention them. I could have let Bumpy do that. But Aiden to me, that's a big one. That's a big one. That could be the big blockbuster trade that could end up having KD go to Phoenix. That could be a lot. I mean, we don't know where he's going, but we know he's not gonna be back in Phoenix. So I'm going with Aiden as the biggest prize left out there.
Yeah, man, I had to piggyback with that one, man. Because I mean, it was either him or James, and I don't think James really going nowhere, but I think KD has to. I mean, if he goes to Phoenix, Aiden has to be in that package, like regardless, and that's definitely going to be the biggest piece over there. I don't know if he's going to Phoenix, man. I think he got something slick under his sleeve, like he always do, because you know how he be doing it, man. So I think he might end up going back to Golden State or something, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where he's gonna happen, but as far as these names, yeah, I don't think James is moving, and I'm riding with DeAndre as the biggest name left in the draft that's gonna actually make some noise when it happens.
Okay. I think outside of those two guys, the guy I'm going I think could be very useful and make an impact is Colin Sexton.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
I seen that name. I just didn't think about it too well. It wasn't. It
He
wasn't. It wasn't. It didn't. You know what I mean? It wasn't no crazy to me.
he missed majority of the season. He only played 11 games. He's young, 23 years old, and I think he's due for a huge payday. He averaged around like 24 a game the previous season before he got injured. And I think when it comes to Sexton is that I think he's waiting to see what happens with Kyrie and Durant, so he could actually decide what's going to happen. And for me, it looks like he's not going to go back to Cleveland because they signed Nito, they signed Ricky Rubio, and obviously, I think they look at Colin Sexton with the injury issues that has happened. So I think those are huge factors that plays into it. And I think he can make an impact for a team that's really in need of a point guard. I think I see this guy more as a scorer. I think it just depends on the situation that he goes to. I think like the Dallas Mavericks, I think that would be huge. Especially having Christian Wood over there with Luca, and I know you lost Jalen Brunson, but you add Colin Sexton in there, man. I think he would definitely make a huge impact. Now that's somebody I would give 104 million to instead of a
Oh
Jalen
God.
Brunson. All right, man. All right, man. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, now let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about. Kevin Durant requests for a trade. How surprised were you about this when KD requested for a trade?
Man, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like they got some kind of secret little plan. Hey, there go Q. What up, Q?
What's good? What's
What?
good,
There
fella?
you go.
Hold it down, hold it down.
Shout out to you, man.
VA's in the building now. Watch out now.
What's good, man? What we talking about, man?
You know, hey man, shout out to you, man. We talking this Kevin Durant thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And was I surprised?
Coward. He's a
Huh?
coward.
Coward?
Yeah.
Oh
Go ahead, go
God.
ahead, go ahead,
Wow.
go ahead,
Hey,
Q. Give it the floor to Q. So, Q, how surprised were you when it came to KD requesting for a trade?
Man, I wasn't surprised, man. He been running his whole career, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing that Golden State is looking at him, and nah, that's like you have an ex and she ain't shit and you take her back. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't go back. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't think they should even fuck with Kevin Durant because they won a championship without him. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't surprised, man. Like this guy, he always got some shit with him. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I'm not surprised at nothing Kevin Durant do. You know what I'm saying? Him or Kyrie. That pair, that's crazy. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Both of their personalities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey man, I don't feel like I think they doing something. I think this is all part of some little sneaky plan for them to either stay there and grab somebody else to help them, or for them to both go to the same distance. I don't think they just not rocking with each other no more because then nothing happened to them. I think they still cool. They still buddies. I don't
Yeah.
think they just what I mean, just don't want to play with each other no more because they didn't even really get a chance to do what they wanted to do the right way yet. So I don't know why it would seem like they trying to just all of a sudden not rock with each other. I think it's something behind the scenes we ain't knowing or we ain't seeing that's finna happen where they end up either staying and bringing somebody on with them, or they end up going to the same damn team. I think they still want to play together and win a ring because they still got doubters out there that still like they feel like they're supposed to prove wrong since they dipped out and did what they did to play with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like y'all got people y'all need to prove that told y'all, what are y'all doing? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. And y'all just gonna let it go down the drain like that, getting beat up in the first round and going out, then y'all done. I don't see that really happening, but we'll find
So
out soon enough.
so why not just stay with the Nets?
I think they're doing this to make the Nets make a move. So the Nets don't be comfortable just sitting there and letting them run it back. Because I don't think they got faith in what they got right now
They got
to win it
Simmons,
all.
man. They got Ben Simmons, man.
Yeah, that's why they ain't got that much faith.
Wow, we disrespectful now. Okay.
Nah, Ben
I'm talking
Simmons
about, man,
crazy.
man, he ain't showed us no major playoff crazy stuff that we like, man. Ben is that guy. He showed a lot of timid, a lot of light skin. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot of light skin.
Wow, look at you. Hey,
Yeah, I
you
said
said all that because you want them boys to end up in LA. That's what you really. That's not the truth. Tell
Don't
us
worry
the
about where they end
truth.
up. Just let them go somewhere if they're going to go.
Oh God.
If they end up in LA, don't be mad.
Oh
Go
God.
go ahead,
You
X.
just know the Pelicans ain't getting nothing.
I was surprised, Emma. I am a bit surprised. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't expect it because we all said, man, going into the season, we thought Brooklyn was a serious contender last 2 seasons, and for whatever reason, it hasn't quite worked out. First year, Kyrie's hurt. Second year, Harden asks for a trade. Basically, they trade Harden. Ben Simmons doesn't play. It's Kyrie misses majority of the year, and all along, KD was there. KD was playing. And I'm not trying to sit here and say that he has the right to. He does have the right to ask for a trade. I mean, any player can do that, but at the end of the day, he probably feels like it hasn't lived up to what it was supposed to be. It hasn't lived up to what it was supposed to be, and he wants to leave. But I'm surprised by it because I wanted to see him in Kyrie running back with Ben Simmons to see what they possibly could do. I'm really surprised by it, but we're gonna see what happens. And Bumpy just wants to go to LA. That's why Bumpy's saying all this nonsense.
Hey, look, I don't need both of them. We don't need both. We only need one. If we get both, we just getting lucky, but we only need one.
Y'all might need both.
If we get both, you might as well call it a wrap, though. It's over, Q.
Not really.
It's over.
I agree, not really. Let's go.
So
I'll be having money from both of y'all. We'll talk.
So I was definitely surprised by the trade request because this is a completely different situation. When he was at OKC, his contract was expiring. Same thing with Golden State. He decided not to exercise that option with Golden State. Also with this one, he just signed a new contract with $129 million that actually kicks in this year. He hasn't gotten paid $1 for it yet. So for him to request a trade, it definitely ain't about the money. So I think like Bumpy said, I think there's something more than that we don't know about. So I'm definitely surprised by it. I think this also will definitely hurt KD's legacy, man. Especially like Q said, the dude's been running his entire career, including when he was at Texas University, man.
Oh God.
He nicknames his Instagram name the Sniper. I mean, you ain't sniping nobody if you're running away from teams.
Oh God. That is. Oh my God. We'll be on here all day, man. I'm gonna do a special simply on this topic because, man, I could go on for days about this nonsense that everybody keeps saying. He's running, he's this and that. Like you said, Keo, he was an unrestricted free agent the first 2 times. He can go play for whoever he wants. You don't have to like it. It is what it is. He left. This situation, he asked for a trade. He's not the first superstar in NBA history to ask for a trade. So we have to stop the nonsense. But we'll talk about that another time.
I think KD, I think he wants the same type of praise that LeBron and Steph Curry gets, but he doesn't want to get the criticism. So when he gets the criticism, he runs away from it. LeBron gets the praise and criticism all the time. Same thing with Steph Curry. Steph Curry gets some type of criticism, and he gets the praise also. I think with KD, he wants all the praises in the world, but he doesn't want the criticism behind it. And I think that's a huge problem for him. So I think it's just more than basketball when it comes to it, because
the problem is KD think he proved something in Golden State and he didn't.
Well, y'all are wild.
All right, so the big question is where everybody keeps, we can make all the assumptions in the world, but I want to hear it from you guys. So where is KD gonna get traded to?
The Nets.
Wow, so you said he's staying.
Wow.
I mean, the Nets don't have to trade him. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to trade him, but I mean,
He's
if I was
landing
the guest,
swish.
he want to go to a contender. So, I mean, he not going to the Lakers. So,
Wow.
We
he
ain't asking for Kevin
probably
Durant. No, we not asking for that nigga.
so he probably go to Golden State because I mean I've been hearing Golden State been interested in. I mean,
40. Who you like? The Wizards?
nah, man, I'm a Knicks fan, man.
Oh, no, we ain't even talking about this dude. No, we ain't talking no more. We ain't listening to nothing for no Knicks fan. You and your owner, y'all can all stay in New York with that. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
We
We ain't
got
doing no
Jalen Brunson.
Knickerbockers.
We got Jalen Brunson. Y'all wildin'.
100 million too. 100 million too, Q. 100 million.
All right,
Come on,
Q.
man.
Q. Where is KD getting traded to?
I said Golden State.
Okay.
They got a lot of pick assets they can give away for them too. I mean, Wiseman, people like that. Kaminga.
Why would they give up their whole little squad? That out to me, they got to give up a nice little round of future that they have over there. Their team is nice, and for the future, I think they'll give up a nice chunk of their core just to win now. And KD, one of them dudes that ain't gonna stay around anyway. So your future gone, and you got KD who's bound to leave anyway. Kind of crazy to me.
Wiseman been hurt. We don't know if he the future.
Who hurt?
That's a
We don't know how he. We don't know what he'll do. They won it without him. I mean, he not the. We don't know if he the future or not. So like, get rid of him.
Oh, it looks like Justin's taking some shots at you, Q. He said that's why he came on late. He didn't want to answer the worst free agency.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, man. Jalen Brunson. They ain't the worst move ever, man.
and, he,
We ain't
and he
gonna
the
do
most
that.
overpaid. He was two subjects in this conversation today.
Why y'all gave Mitchell Robinson all that money?
Man, that boy blocked your shot. Don't do that.
Oh, come on, man. You have to stop. You have to be stopped right now, man. Stop.
X, go ahead. Where is KD going?
Okay, so he's going to Phoenix. He's going to Phoenix. That's the odds-on favorite to me. He's gonna end up in Phoenix. The DeAndre Ayton is gonna probably end up in Brooklyn somehow, some way. You probably have to pull a third team into that trade, but I think it's gonna be Phoenix. I mean, the second team I would say that has a real strong chance is Miami because we know Miami always trying to get big names to come over there.
He'll be following in LeBron footsteps now. Wow.
And then and that's why I don't think he should go there, but I think that's the second favorite. And I think the wild card in all this, and that's why I didn't really call him a loser because I think they do have a shot. I think that Portland has a shot. I don't know what they'll give up, but I think that they're the outsider that could, you could possibly pair him with Dame, and that would be something serious. But nah, I don't think we're gonna trade Bi, man. And look, shout out to Kevin Durant, but I like where the Pelicans are going. I don't think they should trade Bi for him. To be honest with y'all might think I'm crazy, but I don't think that we should
I
trade
like
Bi
Bi,
for him.
man. Bi is fire to me.
So I don't know.
I was mad when the
It's not
Lakers
saying
gave
he's
to
better than
y'all.
Kevin Durant. What
I was
happened?
mad when y'all got B. I hated that the Pelicans got him. Y'all don't even know what to do with him.
y'all let LeBron play GM. That's why he gone.
Hey, better than a Nick playing my GM. That's all I gotta say.
All right, guys.
Hey, all right, kid. Don't be slowing us down, all right, kid.
Okay. So I do agree with X. I think the most ideal destination will be for Phoenix. I think the what they have to give and the compensation that they could give back for Brooklyn, I think it makes completely sense, and I think the trade could happen with getting somebody like a Mikal Bridges and a DeAndre Ayton, and in return you get back KD, and obviously CP3's still going to be there, but you got to fill those other holes in there for that team. Um, yeah, I think that's the most ideal destination for KD. I could see the Miamis. I could also see, the Golden State Warriors. Um, I could definitely see those teams out there, man. But I'm just gonna say, man, I'm just gonna say KD. I think he will get traded to the Phoenix Suns.
All right, we'll see because we really all don't know nothing. It's KD. He might be going to the Wizards. Let's see.
Okay, all right. Let's go
That's his
to
home. You never forgot he is from the Wizards. So we'll see.
all right. Let's go to our very last topic, and that's Kyrie Irving, man. What's it's the Los Angeles Lakers the most ideal destination for him to get traded to right now?
I'm gonna let these two nice gentlemen talk.
Hell
about
no.
that first.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. That's not the best situation for him. I know a lot of people's gonna say X, you wildin'. He opted into his contract. And like I said, we're just going off of straight basketball. I'm not going off of the contract. The best situation for Kyrie Irving is for him to go to Milwaukee. If the Milwaukee Bucks could land Kyrie Irving, him and Giannis Antetokounmpo in the pick and roll would be unfair. Basketball. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about basketball. If you put them two in the pick and roll, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. With Chris Middleton on the wing, if they can keep Drew Holiday on the wing, that's just ridiculous. I think that they should jump in. I don't know if they will.
Bucks don't need Kyrie coming up there messing up their locker room.
Right.
But I think that with that team, I think he would buy in. So I'm gonna say Milwaukee.
Go ahead, Q. I'm interested, Q. I'm interested, Q.
Nah, I think the Lakers would be a good fit for him. You know what I'm saying? He familiar with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He already carried LeBron to a championship. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the winning shot and shit. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Him.
So like, I feel like it's the perfect match. I mean, the Lakers need a closer. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't got one. So I mean, I feel like Kyrie would be the perfect.
Anthony Davis, when he's healthy, he closed games.
What?
Anthony Davis, you seen it?
Man, didn't he shoot like 20% from the three?
Hey, I said when he healthy.
Oh, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I seen him close.
That
games
messed up
before.
your jumper. You know what I'm saying?
3-point shots, close games, playoff games. Clutch. I seen him do it.
Oh yeah, in the bubble at Disneyland.
It don't matter.
Disney World.
He did it.
That boy, he went to chill with Mickey Mouse after that.
What better place not to play than Disney?
I don't know. I don't know why everybody's taking shots at Q in the comments right now. What's
Q
going
just got
on?
from under the hood of that Cadillac.
Oh my God, bro! Bruce is a trip, bro.
Damn,
that's crazy.
Where you at?
But with Kyrie, man, Kyrie Irving, I think the destination is the Los Angeles Lakers. That's all we've been hearing. That's what he's interested of going to. I mean, obviously the Los Angeles Lakers wants to make that happen. I don't see no other team in the mix right now, and that's the team that I see, man. Is Kyrie Irving to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I just think that is gonna happen, and he's gonna reunite with LeBron. I see Kyrie Irving with the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't see no other team in the mix to get Kyrie as of right now.
I got him staying with the Nets. If he do go to the Lakers, Kevin Durant's going to Golden State. It's gonna be one of those type things.
All right, guys. We have reached to the end of our show, so let's wrap things up. We got to do our known predictions on our next show right now, so we got to head over to that. So let's go to our shout-outs really quick.
Shout out to Q for pulling up, you know what I'm saying, on RNT. I appreciate you, Doug, you know what I'm saying, your RNT and all that good stuff. Keep pulling up with your shady Knickerbocker opinions and all that. We love to hear it. All right. Hey, X, I appreciate you having your faith in your Pelicans over there. Fly, little pelican, fly away.
Yeah.
Okay, so be ready for that. I appreciate you, though. Shout out to you, NBS, Keo. You already know the business, man. My dog, we talk every day. Keep going, man. NBS, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Q, man. Shout out to Bumpy and shout out to Keo. I'm about to set them straight again on these predictions unknown. So, I just do this week in and week out, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Go ahead, Q.
Man, shout out to the team, man. Shout out Bumpy, man. The Lakers, man. I'm sure they're gonna be playing for the play in next year. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
For the play.
But like, you know what I'm saying? That's what up, man. Shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to Keo. Shout out X, man, and the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? They got Zion, man. I seen him. All I see him doing is having dunk tapes now. You know what I'm saying? He don't play in the NBA no more. He just he just he just
Wow.
be dunking on tape, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, he can't be that hurt. He going between the legs and shit, but that's how that go, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to the viewers, all that.
Yo, shout out to Q, shout out to X, shout out to Bumpy Bars, man. Shout out to Justin, Jasper, to Red. Make sure you go check out our show tomorrow. MBS, let's talk about it. And then shout out to everybody that's just been supporting the MBS Power Rankings, man. Have definitely been huge for us. It's out now, the men's and the women's. We're about to do our known predictions right now. It's actually this weekend coming up, so you make sure you go check out that for that. And shout out to everybody that's been supporting the brand, that continue to the new subscribers out there that supports the brand. But with that being said, man, this is the NBS show.